Ever wondered who might be the face of the 2024 elections? The answer is as intriguing as the question itself. As we gear up for the next presidential race, the political landscape is abuzz with speculation. US presidential race. Donald Trump holds lead over Joe Biden in key states. New poll reveals. Before we dive in details, please subscribe to the channel and stay always one step ahead to know all global important events happening around you. Give a thumbs up and share the video with your family and friends. Let's move on with the video. Potential candidates are already making waves, and interestingly, the name of former President Donald Trump is surfacing with increasing frequency. A recent poll conducted by the New York Times and Siena College has brought to light a significant shift in political sentiment, with former President Donald Trump taking the lead over incumbent President Joe Biden in 5 critical states. Trump's stronghold in Nevada, in the Silver State, Trump dominates with 52% support, while Biden lags behind at 41%. Georgia's tilt toward Trump across the Peach State, Trump boasts 49% support compared to Biden's 43%, indicating a noteworthy preference among Georgia voters for the former president. Arizona swings Trump's way. In Arizona, Trump leads with 49% of the vote, whereas Biden trails at 44%, signifying a notable advantage for Trump in this southwestern state. So, is Trump the answer toward world stability? Michigan's Trump-backed majority. Trump maintains a substantial lead in Michigan with 48% support, leaving Biden trailing at 43%, underscoring his appeal to Michigan voters. Pennsylvania favors Trump. Pennsylvania follows suit, with Trump securing 48% support, while Biden falls behind at 44%, signifying another victory for the former president. Wisconsin breaks the trend. The Badger State appears to be an outlier, with Biden leading by a slim margin of 47% to Trump's 45%. These polls were conducted via telephone from October 22nd to November 3rd, with a reported margin of sampling error ranging between 4.4 and 4.8 points. It is crucial to note that these results represent a theoretical head-to-head matchup, as the primary voting is scheduled for the coming year. A contributing factor to this sentiment is the concern about Biden's age. Biden campaign's response. Biden's campaign spokesman, Kevin Munoz, has downplayed the significance of these early predictions, asserting that political landscapes tend to evolve significantly over the course of a year. The campaign is focusing on reaching and mobilizing their diverse voter base and promoting their popular agenda, while contrasting it with what they perceive as the unpopular extremism of MAGA Republicans. Demographic insights. The polls also shed light on demographic preferences. Among voters under 30, Biden holds a slim 1 percentage point lead in these states, while his advantage among Hispanic voters has dwindled into the single digits. Trump exhibits a notable advantage in rural areas, doubling Biden's lead among male voters, whereas women still prefer Biden. Summing up the poll results, Trump holds commanding leads in Nevada, Georgia, Arizona, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, with margins ranging from 4 to 10 points. Wisconsin remains the exception, with Biden leading by a mere 2 points. A similar CBS poll has predicted that if Trump wins, more voters expect better finances and staying out of war. On the other side of the coin, Trump is making waves in the political sphere, hinting at a potential 2024 candidacy. His strong leads in primary polls have caught the public's attention. Trump's critique of Biden's handling of inflation and border issues, coupled with his portrayal of the United States as a nation in decline, seems to be resonating with many. Former allies like Mike Pence, Mike Pompeo, and Nikki Haley have been warned against competing against Trump in the 2024 Republican presidential primary, further consolidating his position. Trump's ability to maintain his popularity and the anticipation surrounding his potential candidacy are key factors in his lead in the polls. These polls are just a snapshot in time, but they do paint an interesting picture. They suggest a public inclination towards Trump's leadership and a desire for a change from the current administration. However, it's important to remember that much can change as we approach the 2024 main elections. In these challenging times, the world needs strong leadership. As we look around, we see geopolitical tensions rising, economies convulsing under the weight of inflation, and borders becoming points of contention. The landscape is complex and the stakes are high. The need for a leader who can steer the ship with a firm hand and a clear vision has never been more apparent. Enter Donald Trump. His leadership style, characterized by assertiveness and a no-nonsense approach, has been a source of both controversy and admiration. But one cannot deny the potential of such a strong leadership style in addressing the issues we're currently facing. Whether it's taking a stand against rising inflation or tackling border issues head-on, Trump's approach has shown that he's not one to back down from a challenge. Speaking of challenges, let's talk about the current state of the economy. Inflation is a ghost that's haunting nations worldwide, and the United States is no exception. Trump has been vocal in his criticism of how this issue is being handled under Biden's administration. His concern echoes the sentiments of many who are feeling the pinch as the cost of living rises. Then there's the question of border issues. The border in many ways is more than just a line on a map. It's a symbol of a nation's sovereignty and its ability to protect its citizens. Again, Trump has been critical of how these issues have been managed under Biden, highlighting the need for stronger leadership in this area. Leadership is key in navigating these uncertain times. A strong leader can be the beacon that guides a nation through the stormy seas of geopolitical tensions, economic uncertainties, and border challenges. As we look towards the future, the importance of this role cannot be overstated. It's not just about leading a nation, it's about shaping the course of history. So, what have we learned from this discussion? In the dance of politics leading up to the 2024 elections, both former President Donald Trump and current President Joe Biden are making waves. Recent polls have shown a surprising tilt, with a majority of Americans expressing they would rather not see Biden run for a second term. This sentiment stretches across party lines, with even a significant proportion of Democrats expressing a desire for new leadership. On the other side of the aisle, Trump's potential candidacy is stirring up the political pot, with claims of disloyalty for any former cabinet members who might run against him. Trump is making his presence felt. He's also leading in hypothetical general election matchups against Biden and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. These trends indicate a potential shift in the political landscape. With increasing geopolitical tensions, there's a growing call for strong leadership. Trump's outspoken approach and Biden's experience both offer different solutions to this need. As we move closer to the 2024 elections, these dynamics are likely to continue influencing public opinion and party strategies. As the 2024 elections approach, the political landscape continues to evolve. Stay tuned for more updates and analysis.